Alright guys, what's going on? Welcome in. So last night the Seahawks lost to the LA Rams. Okay, falling to 5-9 on the football season. 5-9. Pete Carroll, Bobby Wagner, DK Metcalf, Russell Wilson. I mean, that Seahawks team, I'm just so used to seeing this team win and win and win. And to see a 5-9 record attached to that Seahawks name is crazy, to say the least. And I mean, mathematically speaking, you know, with only 3 games left on the schedule, the Seahawks will not finish as a 500 football club. I mean, that is insane to me. The best they can finish is 8-9. So, such a mind-blowing situation, but here's the deal. That loss helps the New York Jets. As we all know, the Jets own the Seattle Seahawks first round pick. So currently we're sitting right now, if the season were to end today, with the 4th overall pick owned by the Jets and the 8th overall pick originally owned by Seattle. You look at the remaining schedules for both of these teams. The Jets play the Jaguars this Sunday, okay, in MetLife Stadium. After that, they have the Buccaneers in MetLife Stadium, and then to close out the season, we're traveling to Buffalo. Okay, now that game could be a little weird depending on what the playoff picture is looking like. Buffalo's roster, you know, will they sit some guys? I don't know. We're still a little ways away from actually finding out what the Bills are going to do there. But as far as Seattle is concerned, they have the Bears this Sunday. After that, they play the Lions and then the rival Cardinals. Out of those 6 games, there's really 3 that jump right off the page at you, and it starts with the Jets and Jags this Sunday. Why? Because the Jets are a 3-win football team, and the Jaguars are a 2-win football team, okay? And quick little side note, I don't know why this game was put or scheduled so late into the season. I figured there would have been a lot of hype with Trevor Lawrence and Zach Wilson, you know, the number 1 overall pick going up against the 2nd overall pick, rookie head coach in Urban Meyer taking on another rookie head coach in Saleh. I felt like that game should have been like a week 1, week 2, week 3 Thursday night, something like that, but what's done is done. 2 bad teams. So clearly this game has massive draft implications. Now, will I be rooting against the Jets this Sunday? It's a good question. I've definitely been asked a lot over the past 24, 48 hours, but my answer is no. I'm not going to be rooting against the team because I look at this team right now as a 3-win squad. This is a football team led by Saleh that not only has just lost a bunch of games this season, but they've been outcoached. We have been humiliated. We have been bullied on numerous accounts. We have been kicked, demoralized, embarrassed numerous weeks. Okay, we have been blown out multiple times. We have the worst defense in football, a young overall team. We're starting a rookie quarterback in Zach Wilson. I feel like Mike LaFleur is really starting to find his groove a little bit as a true play caller in the NFL. So when I think about a potential Jets loss on Sunday, I think it could really be catastrophic for the locker room. Why? Because not only are we just losing another game, extending the losing streak, but we're losing at home to the worst team in football, to an interim head coach, because they fired their rookie head coach just a couple weeks ago. Okay, so I think a loss to the Jaguars would be a new low. It would really feel like rock bottom. I mean, of course, in the locker room, but you can even make an argument like optically to like potential free agents around the league. It's just not a good look. Not a good look in the slightest. Okay, but that's just my opinion. I'm not saying I'm right or anything like that. That's just kind of how I'm viewing the game. I'm actually kind of viewing it almost as a win-win. If the Jets win, awesome. If we lose, it sucks, but hey, at least we have these positive draft implications. And then the other 2 games are the Seahawks against the Bears, because the Giants own the Bears pick, and Chicago right now has 4 wins on the season, and they're slated in as the 5th overall pick, so right behind the Jets. So we need a Chicago victory this weekend. It would pay dividends. And of course, the final game, the Seahawks versus the Lions. Now, obviously, the Lions have not had that much success in the win-loss, or I guess win-loss tie column this year, but I'll say this. The Lions are playing some really, really good football. The Lions fight for that head coach. That's an aggressive, violent, gritty team that will fight you until the clock hits 0. Okay, if they get punched, they will punch back. Okay, they don't get bullied. So Detroit, keep an eye on them, obviously, in a couple weeks here against the Seattle Seahawks. I mean, man, if Detroit can win, not only would it just be awesome for Detroit, but it would in turn help out this Jets team in a massive way, because it would vault the Jets up, assuming a couple things were to happen, but we're also getting that extra Seattle loss in there as well. So one more point that I did want to bring up, because I definitely feel like it should be talked about a lot more, and that's the Carolina Panthers. Okay, the Jets own the Carolina Panthers' second round pick because of the Sam Darnold trade. And we look at where the Panthers stand right now, it's complete pandemonium. I mean, this team started off 3-0. They are now 5-9. 5-9 on the season. Unreal. Okay, they have a quarterback question mark. They're currently on a 4-game losing streak. 4-game losing streak, and the remaining schedule is the Buccaneers, the Saints, and then the Buccaneers. Okay, so there's a really, really good chance here that not only will the Jets have some awesome first-round picks, some top 10 first-round picks, but also some top 10 second-round picks as well. And that is crazy to even wrap my head around. I mean, it's nuts to think about upside potential, what that could mean for this team moving forward. Of course, Joe Douglas has to actually go out there and execute. And you know, the draft is never a sure thing, but man, as far as the draft compensation, the draft assets are concerned, I mean, the Jets right now are sitting in a beautiful, beautiful position. So let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section, where you kind of stand on everything really, but specifically that Jaguars game. It should be really interesting, and I'm excited to see where you stand on the situation. And yeah, I'll leave it there. Thanks so much for watching. I really, really appreciate it. Again, 3 wins on the year. It's been a tough season, youth, injuries, a lot of losses. Just want to say thanks for sticking with the channel. I'm really hoping we turn this thing around soon and we can all celebrate on Sundays as opposed to you know, having Sundays and Mondays ruined. But anyway, thanks so much, and as always, go Jets.